Welcome, everyone. This is June the 13th, 2023 already. Time is flying, but it has been a phenomenal year already, and I'm excited to be with you all today. My name is Charity, and I'm a Senior Presidential Director with LifeWave. I've been in this business for 2 years, and I think most of you probably know my story. I won't share it now, but just a little snippet of it. I was never going to do this business. Don't talk to me about the business. Ain't interested. The end of conversation. And then 2 weeks later, I couldn't believe what was happening just because I was so excited about the technology and I was sharing it with everyone. And then I said, okay, let's talk about the compensation. And then I couldn't sleep. So we are going to go into the deep dives of the compensation plan today. And here's what I want you to understand. A lot of you are new on this call and you're probably going to go, oh my goodness, I don't get that. But as you talk to people, the dots are going to start connecting because you're going to start seeing the points in your back office. And a lot of times people will think, I have to know everything about this compensation plan. Please, please, please just go talk to people. And we are working with you and you're going to learn the compensation plan as you talk and you're going to see the dots connect. I'm going to show you the things where you're going to make your right now money today, which is going to be sustaining until that kicks into residual income. And then those two together, it's just incredible what you can earn. So, and again, maybe you're on this call and you just need some extra money for a car payment or groceries, or maybe you're on this call going, you know what, this is a phenomenal opportunity and I'm embracing it. And I want to know how I can build a huge organization. So here's the cool thing is, whatever category you are, it's the same thing. We're doing the same thing. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to share my screen. And again, I will open it up for questions. If you do have a question, raise your hand and then I'll stop and as we go along. So let me just get my screen figured out here a little bit. And we welcome everyone to this call. This recording will be in the back in our patched up library, so you can always access it and send it out to your team. All right. So the thing that I love about what David Schmidt did, the founder, the CEO of this company, he also, in hearing his story, it wasn't just the product that he wanted to help people with, but financially, and we are a debt-free company. So when he put together this compensation plan, they put together the plan, it absolutely is almost too good to be true, but let me tell you, it is true. So what is the first way that you can make money? So Dawn signs up today. She's brand new. She maybe came in with the silver. Now she came in, I'm going to get some examples. Let's say she came in with the silver package as a brand partner. Okay, so now she has her wholesale account. All right. So Dawn is brand new and it doesn't matter where she came in with these packages. She's brand new. Her account set up, she can walk across the street, call her friend, and she can earn right now money today because she has a wholesale account or she's a brand partner. So a brand partner is just who they call distributors, or that word is interchangeably, and we have our wholesale account. So I signed on up today, and let's say she signs up with the silver kit and she calls her friend and her friend signs up with a gold. So Dawn is going to earn today $100 right now money, and it's called the product introduction bonus. All right. Now, Dawn does not have to do anything. She is a brand partner. She has a wholesale account. She has her account set up. She earns right now money. Now, this is a question many people will ask me. Well, if I'm a silver, do I only have to sign up silvers or bronzes, or do I have to be a gold to sign up anybody higher than me? No. If she's a silver, she could sign up a diamond. She's a silver, she could sign up a bronze. She is a brand partner and she has an account. So she is in place to earn right now money. Product introduction bonus is one way you're going to earn right now money, and we call it PIB for short. All right. So and we all know, whoever's working with you, how these packages work because we can customize them. I love them. We have a lot of people having a wholesale account, which I call it, or their that are just using the products. How many of us have oil accounts and cleaning product accounts because we just want the most bang for our buck? So you're going to have a lot of people in that tree, and you're going to see how everybody, all these wholesale accounts that are just using for their own self, is going to help in building your team and your business. So I will say this also, and if you're taking notes, with a wholesale account, people that come in with one of these packages and now they're in your tree, the brand partners that open up an account are the ones that are in your tree. People that come in as a retail preferred customer will not be in your tree, and I will explain that in a little bit. All right. So the other thing with this PIB, so if she is a silver, she comes in with the silver. Now, to promote to manager or above, you do need to have a gold package. So if Dawn comes in as a silver, when she gets 2 people on her left and 2 people on her right that she has personally sponsored, she's in position now that they have a silver package and above. She's in a position to be a manager, which is you're going to see is going to open doors. But Dawn will need to upgrade to a gold package. From that point forward, she can go clear to SPD with a gold package. Okay. So how does that work? So if you came in with the silver, you can always upgrade to any of these packages. And that means you pay the difference in price, and you get the difference in sleeves and the difference in points. All right. So many people will come in with a silver, and the first thing they'll do is upgrade to a gold. So basically you're paying $299.95 for the silver pack, gets your account open. You can start talking, sharing, whatever. And then they're going to upgrade to a gold. They're going to pay the difference, which is $200. The difference is sleeves is 2.5. So equal to 2.5 X39s. You're going to get the difference in points, and the person who signed you up will get the difference in PIB. All right. So if I sign Dawn up as a silver, I'm going to get $50 in my commissions today for this week that we're in. When she upgrades to let's say a gold or platinum, I'm going to get the difference of what I've already got. She's going to pay the difference of where she's already been, get the difference in sleeves, and get the difference in points. So, but you do not have to be a platinum or diamond to bring in platinum or diamonds. You have your account. All right. So this is pretty incredible. Now let's talk about the diamond for instance. A lot of business builders will come in with a diamond, or people that, like in my world, a lot of practitioners, they are using it in their clinic, in their office. They love the diamond pack, but a lot of people love the diamond pack because they're as a business, because it gives them sleeves to go out and, patch one person with that one patch, right? Or if you decide you want to give more patches. So let's talk about this blue box down here. When you buy or upgrade to a diamond pack, and you then sponsor someone with a platinum or diamond, instead of the 150 and 200 PIB, you are going to earn 300 and 500. So what does that mean? Dawn came in as a silver, and we're helping her, and we're talking to people. She's talking to her friends, and she says, Charity, I have 2 people that are coming in with the diamond. I'm going to have this conversation with Dawn. Dawn, do you need patches? And here is the thing, and it's all budget, because I'm not going to ask someone to buy something that they cannot afford, anything like that. But I will let them know as I'm training them what the other money that they can make. So she came in with a silver. She has, let's say, 2 people that are coming in with a diamond this week. I'm going to say to her, Dawn, if you need patches, or if you can upgrade, the week that we sign them up in, so this week, and remember our weeks go from Monday, 12:01 Pacific to Sunday evening Pacific, that's our work week. If she upgrades to a diamond in the week she signs those 2 diamonds up, instead of 200 product introduction bonus that she gets, PIB, she's going to earn 500 for each of those diamonds. So instead of for bringing in 2 diamonds, making 400, she'd bring in the 2 diamonds and make $1,000. I'm coming from the accounting background, so I'm like, that's a no-brainer, because that basically almost pays for your package, right? So what happens then if she comes in, or if someone just comes in as a diamond or upgrades to a diamond? All right, well, let's take a look. With diamond, you get 3-month auto ship points included. So what does that mean? Her friends that come in as a diamond, as we know, that package, if it's the 13th of June, it will keep you basically active from June 13th to February, or June to July. That's 1 month. July to August, that's 2 months. August to September, that's 3 months. So they would have 3 months of auto ship points that's just going to trickle into their account every month for that 3 months to keep this account active. Now, many people will ask me, because we know auto ships are your lifeline. People need their auto ships. This is not a one-time fix. This one 30-day supply of X39, right? You need consistency, just like you would need a multivitamin or a nutrient, right? You have to have that consistency so the cells have a chance to repair and rebuild. So people will say, well, if they have a diamond, and then I'll just put the auto ship on in 4 months. Well, here's what I do, because people get busy. So, and this, you're going to see here in a minute, you're going to want to keep that account active, especially when you are building a team in an organization. So Dawn brings in her friend Sally with the diamond kit, all right? And and Sally is wanting to build a business. She's wanting to share. We go over all this, and I will tell her, Sally, you have 3 months of auto ships that's going to trickle into your account. Keep your account active. But what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to set up an auto ship for the 4th month. So it's already set up out there. Right now, you can go in and change it at any time. You can change the date, you can change the whatever you want in it, but it's set up there. Because what happens if Sally goes to Italy for a month and forgets about her auto ship, and she has a lot of points back there that you're going to see in a minute, and they all go to 0. She's going to lose a lot of points, and points equal dollars, as you're going to see in a minute. So auto ships are important. We put them in right away. I've had very few people over the last 2 years that do not get on auto ships. And I'm not going to, I just encourage them. I show them the benefit. You know, once in a while you'll have somebody, that's fine. But remember, I always refer it back to a brick and mortar building. And let's just say you have a water business and you have pure water and you have people coming in and getting their water. But if you don't have people coming in to get their water every month, you are not going to be in business. Bottom line. Same thing with this, right? And you need your water, you need your patches. So that's how the upgrades work. Now, for someone brand new, let's say Sally came in with a diamond. What does this do for Sally? Because she came in with a diamond, or Dawn upgrading to a diamond now, they will be paid right here at a senior director level for 14 weeks, starting the day you buy a diamond pack or upgrade to a diamond pack. Now, what does that mean? Because as a senior director, you get the $500 for a diamond and the $300 for a platinum all the time. So you are paid in that 14 weeks, and in that 14 weeks, you can get to senior director. So from today and 14 weeks later, every time Dawn or Sally brings in a platinum or diamond, instead of 150 and 200, they're going to get 300 and 500. And that's huge. I found out in the first 2 weeks, I couldn't believe I had already recouped all of my money. which I came in as a gold. I upgraded to a platinum, then I upgraded to a diamond. And I had way beyond what my initial investment was. I couldn't believe it because of this right here, what I'm talking to you about. So this is this is the thing about these packages. Now, building a business, it is silver or above. And we know, once in a while, people will come in with the bronze. That's great. They have their account, but bronze packages are not going to help you promote in this company as far as what you need structurally. They're silvers or above. So this is your first door. I call them doors to commissions. All right. Now, the other thing is, as a brand new person, and we teach people, and we're doing our getting started here this afternoon at 1 o'clock Central. So hop on, because we're just going to go over your simple tools. And the first thing that you want to do as a brand partner, wanting to share, build, make a lot of money, is sign up someone on your left and someone on your right, silver above with an auto ship, because it's going to open this next door. All right. And here's door number 2. It's called binary commissions. And this is where you will hear this term, we cycle, and it's called our cycle bonus. So this is where we cycle, and you'll hear this word talk about, well, you'll be talking to someone and they'll say, well, I cycled once today, or I cycled twice this week. This is door number 2. So how do you open door number 2? Anybody can open this, and this is your first goal. You come in with silver, gold, any of these packages, your first goal is to open this door. All right, you need to be active. So you have to have your auto ship set up, minimum of 55 personal volume every 31 days. And at this point, an X39 is going to keep this account active. Okay. So you have your auto ship set up. You have to personally sponsor someone on your left and someone on your right. And it has to be a bronze or above. I just like to call them silvers because that's where you're going to promote at. All right. But if it's a bronze, it's still going to keep you out. It's going to open this door. So here you are, and here are your 2 legs. Okay. And we always enroll people on our outside legs. Always remember, for outside left, for outside right. It's only 2 legs I'm going to work on. For outside left, for outside right. Now, this is how this works. In door number 2, this is residual income. So you might just want to take a little note. Door number 2 is residual income. That means that points are going to cycle and help you make money in door number 2. Now, door number 2 has a maximum weekly cycle payout. And you see these blue circles at the bottom. So as a brand new person, Dawn signs up today. She is not ranked to manager yet. She can cycle twice each week that we work. So every week she can cycle a maximum of $100. So twice, 50 and 50 is 100. Now that's $400 a month she can earn from door number 2. And that's pretty significant for a lot of people. All right. So that is, once Dawn signs up a person on her left, a person on her right, a silver above with an auto ship. Now she's in building that structure. And then what do I tell people? Go do it again. Sign up another person on your left and another person on your right, silver above with an auto ship, because what happens now? You are right in line to be a manager, because that's how we become a manager. And that's the building block of this business. So what happens now in door number 2 once you become a manager? This increases from $100 to $1,500 a week. That's 30 times that you can cycle and earn $1,500 in door number 2. Now, remember, you still get door number 1. So that's 1 plus 2. And when you get to manager, you open up another door that we're going to go into in a minute. But let's finish talking about this door. All right. So you're probably thinking, all right, how in the world does this work? All right, cycling, I don't get it. All right, so every time one of your legs, and I'm going to take you back to I'm a picture person, so I'm going to take you back to this right here. And let me see if I can make this a little bit bigger for you to see. This is in your back office, and this is an account that that they've been, it's been active, but they've never sponsored anybody. But you can see their total right volume has 817,000 points on it. Their total left volume has 507. And you're probably thinking, well, if you said they never sponsored anybody, why do they have 817,000 points on the right leg? Because whatever leg you're on, everybody's helping everybody, as you're going to see in a minute. So now let's go back to this what I'm talking about right here, this 330 and 660. All right, so when you have 330 business volume on one leg, it doesn't matter if it's your left or your right, you have 660 on the other, and they will flip-flop back and forth. One week, your left leg will have more points. One week, your right leg will have more points. That's just the way it works, all right? It will cycle $50. So when I have personally sponsored a person on my left, a personally sponsored a person on my right, silver above with an auto ship. One of these legs has 330, one of these legs has 660. You're going to see $50 put into your commissions for that week. Now let's just go back and look at this example for real quick. So you might say, well, they have 330 in their left and they have well over 660 on their right. Why do we not see any commissions back over here on their commissions? Because they have not sponsored one person. So that door is not open to them yet. Okay. So that's the first goal that you want to do. Open the door. So the points, now let's just talk about this for a minute. If this account was not active, in other words, if this account did not have an auto ship on it, okay. Now there are other ways that you can keep active, but for brand new people, I still have an auto ship, okay? Because if this account did not have an auto ship and this person decided to start building this business, you know, next month, they're in a really great position in this tree. I mean, it could equate to a lot of money, right? So, but the reason these points have not gone away is because this account has had an auto ship on it from day one. So what happens? If you do not cycle this week we're working in, then guess what? It rolls over to the next, those points that you did not cycle on. That's the other thing I love about this compensation plan is, you know, a lot of companies, they will even take it all back to zero every month or every quarter. You have to start over again. Well, not this company. If you have your auto ship in place, your points just roll over to the next week if you did not cycle on them, and it gives you an opportunity to cycle the next week. So it's a really big deal, these points. So you might say, well, how in the world do I get the points in these accounts? Well, let's go back and have it look. So I'm going to go into organization, binary tree viewer. All right. And let's go down here. This is just a little bigger picture of it. All right. We're going to go to organization, binary tree viewer. Now, this might look this may be what it looks like when you first get your account, but let's just say this is your account. You're a manager, your little icon is green, all right? And you are going to bring in somebody with a silver kit, all right? And if you remember, a silver kit has 165 BV, business volume, all right? So each one of these kits that you bring in, and these are brand partners, they're opening their wholesale account, they have points. Every time someone buys anything from the company, it has points, okay? So let's go back and look what's going on here. How do I get those points in those buckets, in those accounts? All right, so this is you're a manager, and you're gonna sign up your friend Mary on the right side with a silver. So we're gonna go bottom right here, and we're gonna go to the very bottom of that leg, and we're gonna put Mary here. Now, when people are brand new, they'll come in here and they may have been using the product for a couple months, and now they have maybe 20 people in this left leg or in one of their legs, and they're going, but I don't know these people. But see, one of the legs that we build always is the one that our sponsor has. If this was you right here, and you've been using the products for several months, and now you come in and you say, okay, I'm going to sign up my friend. one of these legs you have to start building, and one of these legs come from above. So in this particular situation, the right leg would be the sponsor's leg. Now, does that mean your left leg is stronger than your right? No. My right leg came from my sponsor. My left leg is stronger than my right leg. And I always look strategically, as everybody knows, and I want to build structure in those legs so that when you build your business, you can go to the beach and go on vacation and not have to work so hard, right? So, but as you'll see the structure in the compensation plan here. But so one leg is the one that starts with us. The other one is the one that starts or comes from above. So we're going to put that Mary right here on the bottom outside right with the silver with 165 points. Now, these people, we don't know, but guess what? This person, we enroll Mary with the silver. 15, 20 minutes later, this person's going to have 165 points on their right leg. This person's going to have 165 points. This person's going to have 165 points. And it's going to go all the way up the tree. Everybody in that leg gets 165 points. And it puts it back into that right leg volume or left leg. And when one of those account buckets or accounts, left and right, gets 330 and 660, here's $50. Now, this question is often asked of me. How many times a day can I cycle? As many times as it gets to 330 and 660. Sometimes it's many times a day it cycles. So there is no, it can only cycle so many. The only thing that it cannot do, it cannot go over twice a week if you've not ranked up to manager, and it can't go over 30 as a manager, et cetera, et cetera. Does that make sense? Now, then if you don't cycle, let's say you're brand new and you've cycled twice, but you could cycle more. What happens to the rest of the points? Because you're active, it rolls over to the next week. And of course it will cycle then. So this is a big deal. Door number 2. We love door number 2. And this is how you cycle. And this is the second way that we earn commissions. So it's important to keep your account active. And you want to sponsor someone on your left, someone on your right, do it again, get to manager. And guess what? Remember this month, for those that promote to manager and above, the company is giving us a cash bonus. So it is such a great time to promote and help others get there. Oh my goodness, you know what? That extra $100 or $200 or $300 or $400 or more has a significant impact on lives today. So how can we help you get to the next rank? Reach out to us. We want to help you. It's basically, we're doing the same thing over, talking to people every day, following up with people, and inviting someone to an event. All right. So door number 1, door number 2. So how do we open door number 3? When you become a manager, you open door number 3. And this is what we call generation matching bonus, or for short, you may hear gen matching or gen match or gen bonus. This is the door. All right. To open door number 3, you need to become a manager. And when you are a manager, it opens this door. Now, does that mean this is the only door you're paid on? Nope. You get paid on door number 3, door number 2, and door number 1. All of these doors are open to you. And because you're a manager, you've opened, your binary commission qualified, you're open 2, and now manager opens door number 3. And here's how this works. You probably won't be able to sleep tonight. I'm just telling you. So I enroll Dawn. So she is my first generation. I don't care if she's 100 people down in my tree. I've enrolled her. She is my first generation. Okay. Every time. Now, let me just say this, as a manager, your points do go up to 110 PV. Okay. Before you, and you might want to write this down, before you promote to manager, you have to have 55 P personal volume to keep your account active. Once you promote to a manager, you need 110. That and that gold package will take you all the way to the top of the company. You never have to do anything more personally. So 110 basically is 2 X39s or an X39 and a neon. All right. That keeps you active. All right. So door number 3, your gen match. I enrolled Dawn. She is my first generation, and Dawn starts working. I'm a manager. I have my auto ship. I've got my points, 110 points. And now Dawn starts to cycle, and she opens this door and she starts to cycle. And every time she cycles, I am going to earn 25% of what she cycles. So if she cycles twice a week, I'm going to earn 25% of that. So I'm going to get $25 from her cycling twice a week. Now think about this. It's not just Dawn. It's Jan that I signed up, and Tom that I signed up, and Bill that I signed up. Every time all of those people that are first generation to me cycle, I'm earning 25% of what they've cycled. Because I'm a manager, I have my 110 PV points. The next level is second. So Dawn signs up her friend, Sally. Sally is my second generation, okay? Dawn and Sally. So how do I open this window in this door? Go over here to the right. You have to be paid as a manager above. You got this all, got my 110 points, but I need to cycle a minimum of 6 cycles in a week personally up here. So when I personally cycle 6 times, I now get paid 20% on everything that my second generation cycles. So Dawn signs up Sally. Sally starts cycling. I've done 6 cycles personally. Now I'm going to earn 20% on my second level. This is really big money. It starts like a snowball rolling down the hill. All right. And then you can earn the third level. Dawn signs up Sally. Sally signs up Tom. Tom is now my third generation. Now, to open this door of this window, I need to have 3 active personal silvers on each leg. So I personally have to have 3 personally sponsored silvers or above on my left and on my right. Okay. Number 1, I need 1 personally sponsored distributor earning level 2 matching on each leg. So if Dawn, who I've personally sponsored, is on one leg and she's opened this door, and Bill on my other leg has opened this door, I've got all this in place. I've also cycled a minimum of 10 cycles. This door is open and I earn a 20% on my third generation. And some of you might think, oh my gosh, that's a lot. If you build this business and just keep talking and make managers, this happens. It just happens. Stick to the simplicity of this business. The 331 is amazing. That's how I started. That's what I still do today. That's how I went. We promoted so quickly. I was just ignorance on fire. I had a lot of knowledge. I was just out sharing. I didn't care about, at that point, the compensation. I just like, just let me run and talk to people. And then I started connecting the dots. Oh, I see how this worked. I see this match. I'd see all this money coming into my back office. And I'm like, how in the world did I make it? And y'all know my story. I really didn't think I was ever going to get the money. But it is true. So here's the thing is, this compensation plan is amazing. So this is door number 1. Always, whenever we sign people up with a kit with to open their wholesale account, we have this door open. We have a person on our left, person on the right that we personally sponsored. We open up door number 2, and now we open up 3 because we're a manager. And the last way, there's 4 doors. This one is retail profit or preferred customer. And this is also right now money, kind of like door number one. If you sign up of someone with a retail order or a preferred customer, you're going to get right now money. You're going to get points. You're going to get right now money. Now, I'm going to say, tell you this about your personal volume. All right. And I usually don't go into this in detail because, but we're on a different call. All right. So y'all can handle it. And if it goes over your head, just say, you know what, I'm going to put it on the shelf because I'm going to get it when I start connecting the dots. All right. So to keep you active, this 55 PV, right? It can come from 3 places. Your personal orders, your personal auto ship, your retail customers, and your preferred customers. But here's what I have found. People just will continue to put on your auto ship because it can get, you never know when these orders are coming or going, because, you know, this one might be the 4th and this one might be the 5th, and but you need your product for yourself also. So, but that does keep you active, but just get your auto ship on and stay on it. But that is how you get your personal volume. So you're going to see many times. So for instance, back on this, let me go back here on this account, you've seen up here, right here, there's more than 500 or 330 or 110 points here. That's because, well, of the points that they had ordered. All right. But here's the other thing is, in this situation right here, when this person, because it is going to keep the points active, whatever points that you don't use from your rolling 31-day personal volume, because this is where all those personal volume points are going to be. All right. So whatever you don't use to keep this account active, it goes into your weakest leg. So that's why this left leg has points, because this account, I think it was upgraded, it's bought product on it, and it's obviously kept it more points than it needed to be active. So once it pulls the points out to keep that account active for that 31 days, the remainder of those points go into the weaker leg, and then you have an opportunity to cycle. Isn't that amazing? Nothing is lost. So let's go back to this. And I encourage people to read this down here, because this is quite significant. You know, the thing that I love about this, the company also is, you know, we have a structure to manager, we have a structure to director, and we also have a structure to senior director plus points, 10,000 business volume through our line of sponsorship in a 30-day period. After senior director, you have that structure in place. It's all about points on those legs. That's a big deal. So the other thing that I just want to, I'll say this, because I go into the depths of the compensation plan here, and sometimes I talk about some things that you may never hear. All right. So let's say, let's say that I am what should we say? I'm a senior director. Okay. I am a senior director, and Dawn came in with a silver pack, and she's going to sign up her friend with a diamond. All right. But she doesn't have, and she says, you know what? No, I'm just going to stay a silver. I'm fine with the $200. You know, I appreciate you explaining all that to me, but right now I'm just going to, you know, she's going to come in with the diamond. I'm going to earn the $200, and I'm good with that. Perfect. So what happens to the difference of the 200 and the 500? It goes up to the next in rank to whatever they are. So if I'm a senior director, the difference of the 200 and 500 would go to me, because I'm right above Dawn. So there, you will see things back in your commission that you'll go, where did that money come from? You know, always give me a call. I'll tell you, but it's quite significant. And you'll see these little over kind of like overflows. So that $500 will go up the tree. And I love, what Onyx says, she'll call people and she'll say, you know what, I don't want your money, but here's an opportunity. But again, if that, depending on where that person is, sometimes people can do it, sometimes they can't, and it's totally fine. But the override does go up to those different ranks. So door number 1, right now money. Door number 2, residual. Door number 3, residual. And then we also have door number 4, the right now money. Now, I will say this, your retail customers and preferred customers are not in your tree. So again, if you have someone that wants to buy retail or preferred customer, and again, we will help you sign them up. You do not log into your back office. You do not put them in your tree. They're not going to be in your tree. We're going to enroll them, and they will be under you. You will get the points. You will get the right now money, and they will be connected to you. But only people that you enroll with a kit as a wholesale brand partner will be in your tree. And all those people, let's go back down and look at this example here. All of those people in your tree are helping everybody. Now, this is the other cool thing. And this one will probably get you thinking, can it be true? Yes, this is true. Now, let's say this is you and you have a green icon, so you're a manager. Let's just imagine there's a line down the middle of this, right underneath you. We draw a line, okay? And everybody on your right far outside leg and everybody on your far outside left, okay? So it's kind of separating your right leg and your left leg. Everybody that touches that right leg from you on down goes into your left and right account. What does that mean? You drew your line. This line is separating my right leg and my left leg. Everybody that touches my right leg, so that could be these people in here, this person here, all of the people that have touched that right leg or left leg in some way are all going up that into your volume totals. That's significant. But we're only going to build far outside left and far outside right. Now, some people will ask this question because sometimes people, because of whatever reason, maybe, they decided, you know what, they were just a wholesale account. They wanted to go back on preferred customer for whatever reason. There is a blank spot. So sometimes you're going to see a blank icon that used to be somebody there. And people from past experiences with other network marketing companies will come in and go, well, I need to fill that hole. No, you don't. Everything just passes right through it. You don't have to fill the hole. Everything's fine. This person. So this is another question that people will have. All right, well, say Sally was building a business and Sally moved to a country that maybe LifeWave is not in, and there's no way she can, finish building her business or whatever. What happens to Sally's people? All right. If Sally went inactive, all of the people would roll right up to you and would be now whatever her first line is, they would now be your first line. It's pretty significant. It's a compensation plan. And here's the thing, I'm going to continue to encourage people, keep it simple. You do not have to know everything. We do this deep dive in to the compensation plan because so people can help to understand it as they build, but just go out and make managers. That's the key. The easier and the simplest you do this, just as Onyx says it, I love it. Just go talk, ignorance on fire. Just go talk, have fun, sign up people, and the testimonies that'll start coming in will you just literally sit there and cry with gratefulness because of the lives you're touching. And then the people that are making the $200 and $300, $400 a month, and it's life changing. We just have such a great gift. So, but that is the simplest of this compensation plan, and it is quite significant. And that is the 4 doors that are open. So the first thing you want to do is person on your left, person on your right, open this door. You need to keep it open. And then the second thing, do it again, become a manager and opens this door. And then what do? You just keep doing the same thing over and over and over. And I love this. Go find 20 people on your left, 20 people on your right. And if you do that, watch what happens to your business. So with that being said, I'm going to open it up for questions. If you have a questions, raise your hand. I guarantee I've asked this question, so there's no silly question. Any questions? Or you want me to go over something again, clarify something? Twigs, do you have a question? Go ahead and unmute yourself.
I do. Charity, if you could go back down to what you were just at, where you said draw the line. I can't, I know you've got something there, you're moving around a pointer, but I can't see it because it's so small. When you said draw that line there, and you said, okay, so let's say we're talking, so if it's facing you, I guess it's on your left, the one with the circle in there. Oh, good. Now I can see that. I couldn't see that.
I can draw a line.
Okay.
How about that? Can you see that?
Yeah, thank you so much. And I can see that circle better. The other thing I couldn't see. You were making the comment are you saying everything on that left side, or the one with the circle side? You're talking about all the volume here goes all the way up to you. It doesn't go on the other side coming up.
So everything on this side of this line, everything that touches this leg. So it can be here and then it can go down. I mean, you know how legs do. They just start branching in.
Yeah. Yes.
Because this outside leg, everything is touched by this outside leg. All of this is your left volume.
Correct.
It's not just your outside leg.
Got it.
And
okay.
The same, right.
Same thing on the right.
Yes. And see those points, when you come here, when you're looking at the 10,000 for senior director that you need, and the 50,000 for executive director, that is your personal line of sponsorship. Now, here's the thing, and this is a good question. So what Twigs was just asking, so we know there's a lot of people in our organization or in our legs that come from above that we didn't sponsor, or the person that we sponsored didn't sponsor. I mean, they're not touched by one of our teams. They're come from above, right? So they are not in our line of sponsorship. They came from above. They came from who knows who above. We don't know who they are, but they're in our line because our line is the same line as our sponsor. Now, we get those points to cycle on, but those points don't make up the 10,000, the 100,000, the 50,000 for our line of sponsorship. So that's why when you go back to watch, let's see, I know I have it in here. You go back and watch your right here, what you need to qualify as a manager, those points that are in the rank advancement right here are going to be your line of sponsorship points that you see. So this is the points that you want to watch for promoting. The points that are in your totals is everyone, even that's not in your line of sponsorship, because we all get those points, whoever's on that left and right leg. Great question. Other questions? And we'll have this in the library so you can go and watch it again. Stacy, go ahead and unmute yourself.
Can you explain a cycle again, please?
So the cycle is every time one of your legs has a total of 330 and one of the legs has a total cumulative volume of 660, you have opened this door. You have to have this door open. How do you open this door? You personally have to sponsor someone on your left, someone on your right, I like to just say silver above with an auto ship, but they could be a bronze. And that opens the store. They have to be active.
Does
Then-
that mean that every time somebody signs somebody up, it creates a cycle?
No, because the points, again, how we told you to, how the points accumulate.
Yeah.
All those points, once they accumulate and one leg gets 330 and one leg gets 660, then it will cycle. But it waits until they have those points in those accounts or in that left leg or right leg volume. Yep.
Oh, I get it.
So
Okay.
as everybody is talking to people on your legs and enrolling people, all of those points are going into all of our left and right leg totals to cycle, but we have to do our part. Mhm.
Okay.
Yep.
I get it.
Great questions. Other questions?
Okay, I'm gonna ask one more silly one. My points that I'm accumulating, me personally, not my group or anything, me personally, my 110 or 150. If I don't use up all of that, it goes down into my points they don't go away.
No, they go into your weakest leg.
Your weakest leg.
Mhm.
Okay,
Yep. So then you get an opportunity to cycle on them.
okay.
Yep.
Oh,
Okay, other questions?
Just a comment. This is a complete win-win no matter what.
100%.
Yeah.
That's why, Stacy, when I ended up stopping and said, okay, how did I just make the money I just made? I could not sleep. I mean, I could not sleep before because of technology. Now I couldn't sleep again because what we just had at our fingertips, and it's literally life-changing. Yeah.
Beyond fair.
So when people say it's a very generous compensation plan, yes, it is. Yep. All right, I'm going to go ahead